Back in the day. Hello, everyone. This is Backyard Musing. Sorry, we're having a little fun. Broadcasting live from the Double Wide in Apple Valley, California, where it's a little bit crisp. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And
Yeah,
it is definitely crisp.
we're,
It's another chilly day.
We're dressed for it, and windy too. But the rain was last night.
Yeah, glad to be outside,
Kind
though.
of stopped
Glad to be
today.
outside.
Yeah.
More new snow in the mountains, so it's all good.
Yeah,
We need the moisture.
bunch of news today, but we're going to save that for tomorrow, some of that. But there's a lot going on in the news. SCOTUS and there's a lot of stuff.
SCOTUS and POTUS.
Yeah, SCOTUS and POTUS. That's a good one. Okay, Scott, what do you think are some popular side hustles?
Well,
Nowadays.
there's Uber's pretty popular these days. Lyft.
You got a vehicle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I guess stock investing. I know you say you know something about that.
Yeah,
I'm not,
yeah.
I shy away from that.
It's a
But
good side hustle.
yeah.
Delivering pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people do
Yeah.
that. How about grift?
Absolutely, that's something I know a little bit about from my days of old. But
I mean, bribery, influence peddling,
oh, okay,
and even pay for play. Talk about a payoff that takes little or no effort, right?
yeah,
Grift.
yeah, I know
It's the second oldest hustle in the books. Not quite the oldest, but the second oldest.
yeah,
As long as there's been politicians, right?
right, and it's it's one of those deals where I think everybody's doing it nowadays because I mean the mafia got away with it forever and
Oh
ever,
yeah,
right?
shakedowns. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
now you don't hear much about the mafia. I'm sure they're still out there, but not that I don't have anything against those guys. Don't come knocking on my
Right,
door. But,
right.
but it's
Watch it, man.
yeah, but now everybody's getting into it.
Yeah. According to a new report by Transparency International, corruption in the United States is at its worst level in almost a decade, and advocates attribute the drop in declining trust in democratic institutions and pandemic-related funding. Now, I don't know if they mean Democrats, because they say Democrat and Democratic. Like, I don't know that they're saying that. But maybe they should have said political institutions. Maybe they meant Democrat. I don't know.
Maybe so, but you say the worst. I guess it depends on which side you're on, right? Because this is a good time to be doing that kind of stuff,
Right,
right? Because
right.
people are getting away with it left and right.
Side hustle
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
A couple days ago, we discussed pandemic-related corruption, right?
Right.
Here's some recent notable examples. We're just gonna briefly mention. Marilyn Mosby, that former DA for City of Baltimore, she got convicted of COVID fraud.
Yeah, and she was stirring it up there for a while until this thing happened. So
Yeah, she was going after the police when that dude died in the back of a police wagon.
yep, defund the police.
Yeah. She's convicted of COVID fraud. Senator Bob Menendez hoarding gold bars.
Yeah, good old Robert. Yeah,
Ooh.
he's
It's
in
the
all
second
kinds
time.
of trouble. Yeah, he's in all
Yeah.
kinds of trouble. And he's one of POTUS's good buddies. When they were on the Senate together.
Look, I don't want cash. I want gold.
Yeah, go for the gusto.
Hunter Biden's influence peddling, right? Including selling art. He does. Come on, man.
I mean, he's selling it. I mean, geez,
You're gonna sell pictures?
bless his heart. There's people out there that are
500,000?
spelling $500,000
500
for
large?
for those paintings, if you want to call them that.
And then there's the Clinton Foundation alleged pay to play, right?
Yeah.
This is where they had a fund when she was Secretary of State. The foundation was getting lots of money, and her inner staff that she worked with in state was also employed by the foundation. So they knew her calendar.
That's a little cockeyed.
Set
I
up
think.
the meetings,
absolutely.
right?
I think that had a little bit to do with the Haiti thing too, right? Weren't they kind of involved in Haiti? And of course that's not a corrupt country at all. But
I think
anyway.
with Griff, they were likey. They were likey, not
Yeah.
Haiti.
Okay.
Okay, so we're bringing this right to the point that we're going to talk about. On Tuesday, just a couple days ago, 70 current and former New York City Housing Authority employees were charged with bribery and extortion offenses in a pay-to-play kickback scheme.
Hard to believe what happened.
70.
Yeah.
You know what that means? They were at the Coke machine just laughing at each other. Oh yeah, I got 20,000 the other day. I got 60. Well, I got 100.
Yeah, I was going to say that if
70.
you're getting 60,000, you're on the low end of that deal.
They're in the conference room talking about it. You know what I'm saying? What are ways we can do it? So the housing authority figures from all 5 boroughs were on the take in New York City. All 5 boroughs.
Shocking.
The dirty bureaucrats took a cut from 1/3 of all contracts, and sometimes it's between 10 and 20% of those contracts for each job.
Maybe
right?
they were giving some to the big guy.
Maybe 10%, yeah.
Yeah.
Bronx Housing Authority superintendent made $83,000, and then what does he do? He takes his family to Italy, to Venice.
Well,
and
wouldn't
starts
you do
yucking
that?
it up there.
Yeah, wouldn't you do that? I would do that. If
Posting
somebody gave me
pictures
80
on his
80 grand.
on his medal.
Yeah.
I
Again,
think I
right
would
out in the
too.
open. These people are right out in the open. They don't hide it anymore.
No,
they don't care.
hide it. Queens Housing Authority superintendent received over 150 large.
Now we're talking.
Large.
See, now if I was on the at the end of that, the low end of that at 60 grand, I'd be a little upset with old Juan.
Well, you got to work a little bit harder. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
guess
saying?
so.
You got to grift a little bit more.
I guess so. That's a goal that you can attain.
Juan Mercado received $350,000. That's triple his salary from no bid contracts. In case you're not a contractor like I am, public works always have to be publicly bid, except when they're no bid contracts, either in emergency situations or under a certain dollar value.
Dollar amount, right?
Yeah, and if you get those no bids, there's some shenanigans that could happen.
Yeah.
Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
Yeah, so does Juan.
Juan does. These housing projects crumbled into disrepair while they stole millions. Who's most affected by these?
Poor folks.
The poor folks.
Yeah.
In the inner city.
Yeah.
Right? Democrat-run cities. Right?
Right.
These DEI or DIE hires allow urban America to rot. Cities that come to my mind, Baltimore, right? Used to be a lovely place. Detroit.
Same thing. Used to be a great city.
Flint. Remember the lead pipes?
Yeah, the water issue.
Buffalo, Los Angeles, all Democrat run,
Yeah.
right?
You could throw Oakland in there.
Yeah, O-Town.
San Francisco.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
terrible.
yeah. I've been to.
Of course,
all
name a
those.
city. Name a major city
Chicago.
in California that hasn't been trashed
I've
by this kind of stuff.
I've said Chicago looks like Iraq war zone. I've said that because I've driven in there. It's crazy. So, do you remember a while ago? I don't know. I think under Obama's time, the GSA spent $800,000
Yeah,
taxpayer
Las
money.
Vegas party. They were sitting in the hot tub. They had gold chains hanging around. They were
Yeah.
drinking the champagne. Yeah.
Man down.
Oh,
Man down.
Uh-oh.
Man
Technical
down.
difficulty. Hang on.
Man down. We're gonna keep
We're
rolling,
back.
folks.
We're back.
That
We're
was
back.
not an earthquake. I did not fart.
That's not the worst thing that's
That
happened.
was table pounding right there. So yeah,
No, I remember that.
Vegas
yeah.
party.
Yeah.
FEMA went to Maui after the fires wiped everything out.
Well, they had to go, but they didn't have to stay in a nice
They didn't
hotel
have
like
to
they
stay
did.
in the Four Seasons
Yeah.
for 2 weeks at $1,000 per night per room.
Yeah.
Right? What about John Kerry? He was the Biden-Harris idiocracy climate czar.
Well, he's retiring. He's getting out of there. So, can
Yeah,
we
well-
really talk about John anymore?
Well,
Poor John.
he's working on the campaign staff for
Yeah, bless
re-election.
his heart. Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
no longer the czar. So yeah, it's John flying around in his not his own private jet that it was owned by his wife.
Right. Oh, yeah, so it's the wife,
Heinz.
yeah.
The Heinz
Oh, yeah.
hair. So
And we
Yeah.
still don't know who was on his staff. I mean, Republicans were trying to find out, and he wouldn't give that information up.
yeah, or on his plane, right? Could have been taking anybody on his plane. Could have been taking Hunter on his plane.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't Hunter involved with his stepson too? I
Yes,
think?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the corruption. It's like turds in a cesspool. They just kind of all cling together. So I can say that, right?
Yeah,
I guess I did,
We're
so.
not FCC.
Yeah,
Turds is okay.
that's okay. Yeah.
Demanding more of our money, or the world ends in 10 years. The climate
Yeah, that's
zealots,
AOC.
right?
Yeah.
AOC.
Yeah,
She said
we
that,
listened to
5
her.
years ago?
She's a bright one.
Yeah, and now it's not 10 years now because we intervened. We saved the United States, right? What about India? What about China? I mean, they're polluters.
Oh yeah, nobody's involved in this except us. So
No.
everybody else is doing whatever they want to do.
A special way to grift. Let's hire more IRS agents, right? To go after the middle class.
Yeah, what was it? 87,000. I
Yeah,
think.
claw back some money, right? Oh,
Yeah.
we're not going to touch the middle class,
Shake them down.
No.
Yeah.
right? The most recent border bill shot down. That would have added 3,000 more DIE asylum agents to rubber stamp illegal aliens through the border, right? All these cost taxpayer dollars, right?
Right.
these new hires, they grow the ranks of the unions, right? Who back Democrats and send dues to Democrat super PACs, right? That's another form of grift.
Absolutely.
Big government, right? Are the DIE asylum agents taking kickbacks from the illegal immigrants?
Could be.
The cartels are. Why not the U.S. agents?
Right.
Folks, that's all we got. We had a man down situation today. We hope you enjoyed that little humor. That was an ad lib. We kept it rolling. If you liked what you saw, click subscribe. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your enemies. Until then, we'll see you on the next one.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Yep.